Hey guys, so here's the ingredients that you're going to need to make the homemade dog treats. In my opinion, these are some pretty healthy treats. These are the brands that I've chosen to use, and of course you can get whatever brands you want. So feel free to stray from these ones. But overall, what you're going to need is 3 cups of whole wheat flour, 2 cups of quick oats. Of course, I'm using these steel cut oats, but you can use the old-fashioned or rolled. Just make sure that they're the instant ones or quick and easy, however they're advertised. Then we'll need 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce, and 1/3 cup of coconut oil. Now, if you don't have any coconut oil, don't feel like you need to go out and buy a whole jar because sometimes that stuff can be kind of pricey. Instead, just use olive oil. So here is what it looks like with all of the ingredients measured out. Another reason why it's actually a really good idea to use the coconut oil is because it's really good on your dog's skin and coat, and I've actually seen a huge difference. I've been giving my dogs both a spoonful of coconut oil in their food every day for, I don't know, however long one jar lasted me, probably like 2 weeks, and there was a noticeable difference in the way that their fur feel. One of our dogs has had really dry, almost dandruffy skin, and that actually healed it up a lot. Of course, we were using other products as well, but our other dog, we weren't using anything else on her just because her skin was fine, but I did notice that her coat was looking shiny and just felt in all a little bit softer. So if you do have the coconut oil, I would definitely recommend using it. But now what we are going to do is dump all of these ingredients into a mixing bowl and mix it all up. So now I'm going to start dumping in the ingredients a little bit at a time and just start combining them. About half of the flour, about half of the oats. I'm going to do all of the applesauce. All of the peanut butter. Now I'm going to stir this until it becomes a more smooth-like mixture. Now I'm going to add in the rest of the flour. The rest of the oats. And again, I'm going to stir. Now that I've stirred this until it's all combined, I'm going to just take my hands and just knead it together a little bit so that it really sticks together. The texture right now is the texture of probably like no-bake oatmeal balls, if you've ever made those before. And so there's still a few crumbs, as you can see down there in the bottom, but in all this is about one big chunk. Kind of just feels like, yeah, those no-bake balls or even like cookie dough. And so now I'm going to drizzle in the oil. And then I'm going to knead this oil into the dough as well. I don't think mine needs any extra oil, but if you have a problem with it being too crumbly, here's when you can always add a little bit more oil, whether you use the coconut or the olive oil, if you do need that extra little oomph to get it all to stick together. So now I've taken my dough out of the mixing bowl and I set it down on a piece of wax paper and kind of spread it out, but now I'm going to start rolling it into a thinner layer. So now that I have my dough rolled out enough, And if I see these cracks, I'm just going through and just kind of smushing them together. But I'm going to take my stamp. I got this dog bone stamp at Walmart for like 99 cents. I mean, you don't even have to buy a new stamp. Whatever cookie stamps you have at home works fine. They're just dogs. They're not going to be mad at you for feeding them treats shaped as different objects. But if I have pretty big dogs, one of my dogs is around 100+ pounds, and our other dog, she's about a medium-sized dog weighing around 50 pounds. So I left mine pretty thick, about 1/4 of an inch, just because my dogs will want several treats if I don't give them a big enough one that they can take it and run off to their little spots and chew on them for a minute. So now I'm just going to, like cookies, stamp them out wherever, just like so. Behind me I have a baking sheet with parchment paper on it, and as I cut out these cookies, or stamp out these cookies rather, I'm going to take them and I'm going to place them over on my baking sheet. So now I'm going to pull out all the bones, again put them on the cookie sheet, and then I will re-roll the rest of the dough and do it all over again until I use up all of my dough. So here is the first batch of the treats cut out, and I'm about to stick them in the oven at 350 degrees, anywhere between 20 and 25 minutes. Just watch them. My oven's kind of crazy. I have a gas oven. It likes to cook things really quickly. So just, you know your oven, watch them. You don't want them to burn by any means. We're just doing enough so that they harden up. So we have our 21 in the oven, and here is another 28 dog treats that the batch of dough made. So in one batch of dough, 49 dog treats. You're probably saving yourself quite a bit of money, especially with homemade dog treats. You go into those fancy dog shops and you're getting 2 of these little cookies for like $1.99 or $2.99. People just pay outrageous prices, and I've been there paying the outrageous prices before, trying to get these special treats for our dogs just because we love them. So I will let you know how they're turning out. Alright guys, so here's the end result. So here are my 2 official taste testers. And I got 2 of the treats out for them. Do you guys want to try these? Want to try a treat? Alright, first Lucy. And now Maybelle. Well, stay here so you can show the people if you like them. We got one eating one far back there, and one eating hers right here. Well, looks like the recipe was a winner. We already got one who finished hers, and already wanting to come back for her sissies. Oh, you finished yours too. Was it good? Alright, you heard it from these pups first. They were delicious, and they're already back for more. Oh, you guys, this is so sad. I've been in the kitchen for about 5 more minutes after the taste test, and we still got one girl just waiting for another treat. Hi, Lulu. Are you still sniffing where Maybelle ate her treat at? Well, they must be pretty darn good.